Gentlemen, very warm welcome to you on this rather chilly, frosty Canterbury morning, but of course the temperature we hope will rise in here as we bring to you some 12 properties for your competitive bidding here today in the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms at 471 Papanui Road. By way of introduction, my name is Chris Kennedy. I'm one of two auctioneers working in the room this morning. I'm joined by my good friend and colleague, Mr. Mark Morrison. He joins me on the rostrum today, and we are your auctioneers for today. Ladies and gentlemen, as I say, welcome to Harcourts Gold. Last night, Harcourts International held their awards across their group of some 900 offices, and very pleased to say that the Harcourts Gold Papanui office was once again crowned the #1 office for Harcourts Group internationally. So a wonderful accolade for the team here, and of course the leadership and management team. Along with that, we had a number of our team that were recognised in the top 10 internationally. Michelle Fu just over here, number 10 internationally across 900 offices, and Cameron Bailey will join us shortly. He was in fact crowned the #1 sales consultant across Harcourts and its 9 countries it operates in. So wonderful accolades, and you are really, we are privileged to be working alongside such great realtors and of course such a wonderful leadership team. I bid you well this morning. May I firstly acknowledge our owners. I'd like to acknowledge you for your ease of access, your presentation, but first and foremost for the choice you've made. We know that there is choice in the marketplace. We know you could list with a multitude of companies. We acknowledge the choice you've made to work alongside the wonderful team here at Harcourts Gold, and we do wish you all the very best with your decision making and of course your future post auction. Talking about the team here at Harcourts Gold, let me introduce you to those of our leadership team. Lynette McFadden, business owner here. Nice to see you, Lynette. Congratulations on last night's success. Of course, standing beside Lynette, Margaret Danza, she manages our Redwood office. I see Jane Meyer here. She's executive manager here at Papanui. Of course, Doug Soper, he operates across the east. He runs our Parklands and New Brighton operation over there. I look over here. I've introduced Mark Morrison, fellow auctioneer. Alana Cosgrove. Now, she drives all of the tech. She drives all of what you see on the screen. She also beams out to the big wide world web. And to those that are viewing online, welcome to you. I hope you have a successful day. At any stage, we can have in excess of 70 odd people online. So it's an important part of our business as we move into that online and of course digital age. I also see to my left, your right, Mr. Mark Thompson. He runs Mortgage Express and represents Mortgage Express. That's the mortgage brokering arm of Harcourts. If you need any finance, late minute finance here in the Gold Rooms, avail yourself upon Mark. I'm sure he can get the deals across the line as he does for so many of our wonderful clients. Now, I know that the wonderful team here at Harcourts Gold, they will have made all of the documentation available, the LIM, the title, and the contract in which we work from. Now, that contract approved by the Auckland District Law Society and, of course, the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand. It's clean, it's clear, it's concise. It's to that contract I now take you. Now, in all cases, our sellers, they've specified a confidential reserve. It shall not be disclosed to the bidders, but subject to that reserve being reached or breached, the highest bidder whose bid Mark and I accept, well, you shall be the lucky purchaser moving forward. Now, as your auctioneers, we may refuse any bid should we deem it not to be in the best interests of our owners. We'll nominate the sum by which bidding can be raised, and of course, we'll also have the right to bid on behalf of any other party. And I also note that we will have and do have a number of our colleagues in the room here today. Be assured they are bidding on behalf of buyers. And of course, we have our own team on the phone. We are absolutely comfortable with the documentation. It is bona fide and you can rely on it in its entirety. Now, pursuant to 2.5 of the contract, Mark and I, we're the only parties able to bid on behalf of our owners. Now, rest assured, if we place a bid, it'll be well south, well below that reserve price, and we'll clearly identify those bids with terminology such as vendor bid or bidding on behalf of the owners. We'll make it abundantly clear that we are bidding on behalf of our owners. Now, our sellers, they also reserve the right to withdraw the property from sale before it has been sold and without declaring the reserve price. Now, what that means is that if we don't reach our reserve price, we'll simply pause. We'll pause with the highest bidder. We'll leave the room. We'll have some conversations. Now, post those conversations, we'll come back to the room. One of several announcements will be made. Either our sellers have altered their instructions or our buyers have altered their instructions, that we may be on the market, or we in fact may be not selling and passing in. Or finally, that our sellers have exercised their right under 2.6 of the contract. They've withdrawn the property from sale and they've sold it outside the room. Now, it doesn't happen a lot, but it does happen from time to time. If you wish to be spoken to, make sure you hold that highest bid, because we will talk to you in the first instance. Now, if a dispute arises concerning any bid, Mark and I will simply determine that dispute, or we'll re-offer the property at the last undisputed bid. At the conclusion of the auction, which is the fall of the hammer, you'll be required to do several things. Firstly, sign the memorandum recording the sale, in other words, the contract. Pay a deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price and complete the GST information in Schedule 1. They are the rules of engagement. They are the terms of the auction today, ladies and gentlemen. That flows through for all 12 offerings that we have here today. We will introduce each property as we move through today's catalogue, and we will introduce your lead marketing consultants as we move forward. Your bidding, your buying today is cash and unconditional. Be bold with your bidding. Raise your hands, yell at Mark and I. You won't offend us. It happens to us every week. You will not offend us, I promise you. Good luck, buyers. Good luck, sellers. We wish you all the best. Cameron Bailey, nice to see you. #1 consultant, internationally crowned last night. Once again, congratulations. A wonderful effort, and well done to you and your team. You, of course, Brendan Hart, I see standing beside you. You've been our tour guides to ownership. You've gone down that driveway of due diligence with our owners. And, of course, you bring this wonderful offering to the market of number 98 Lestrella Road in Cashmere. Are you all set to go? Yeah. Good luck to you both. Good luck, gentlemen, and good luck to the buyers in the room. The property, well, it's more formally described as number 98 Lestrella Road in Cashmere. This is a freehold parcel of land, some 667 square metres, more or less. It is on Lot 2, deposited plan 547021. It is contained, it is described in Certificate of Title, folio 932462 of the Canterbury Land Registry. Your bidding today, GST inclusive. So what you bid is what you pay. Once again, cash and unconditional. Large, concise chattels list. That hasn't changed from the draft. I'm not going to go through those, but be assured it is a wonderful list that you'd expect in a beautifully presented and brand new home. We take that you have read, you have understood clauses 22 through to 25, and of course you bid, you buy on that basis. And once again, buyers, cash and unconditional is your bidding. Let me just take you back down memory lane before we look for your competitive bidding. Well, I have to say, 98 Lestrella symbolises stability and, in my view, success. Brand new executive living, producing a quality of life that is often looked for but rarely found, is what I would suggest. The design, well, it's quality. It's all quality, and it's all set on that magnificent 667 square metres. Whether you are upsizing, downsizing, or resizing, this home offers a whole lot of upsize, if you get my drift. It really is a fabulous situation, beautiful, free-flowing living areas, separate formal and informal spaces. I love that beautiful big breakfast bar, that centerpiece of the home, the stone benches, 4 bedrooms, en suites. It really just shines, it sparkles this home. You know it's quality when you walk through to the garage and it's as beautifully lined as it is. You know that nothing has been spared with this fabulous home. It's a wonderful opportunity, wonderful property. My instructions, buyers, I'm going to open the bidding at $800,000 on a vendor bid on behalf of our owners. At $800,000, I call for your rise. Is there 25 on from here at $800,000? Well, that worked, didn't it?
Really well, Chris.
Yep, I 825. Welcome to the bidding. Harrison Hopman with the buyer on the phone at 825. We're away now in 50. I'll look for on the rise at 825. Fairly been and offered now. Yeah. 900 back with you, Brendan Hart. Lovely work there at 900. Sorry to insult you, but 900. He popped 75 on top at 900. 925 back with Harrison. Happy for you to work in 25s, but 75s from you if you like. At 925's the bid. Once. Are you bidding over here? No? 925. Once, twice.
Bid here.
50. Got it here. 950. Did you bid, sir? I'm happy to take 25 on if you like. At 950 here. Can we say 75? Thank you. At 975. Got it here at 975, Harry. Hesitation will only ever cost you more at 975. Million here, is it?
There's a million on the floor.
Million? Can I say 1,025,000, sir? 1,025,000. There we are. Be quick now. 1,025,000 and 50 back with you, madam. Good luck. Hope to see you at the end of the 1,050,000. 1,050,000. Do we say 75? 75? 1,075,000 and 1-1's the call now. 1-1 fairly bid and offered at 1.1. First, do you come back at 125, sir? Second at 1-1.
Okay.
125. Welcome to you, madam. 125. I play no favourites and 50 back here at 1150. 1,150,000. Do we go 75? Yes, confidently at 1,175,000. You put your phone away and 1-2 here at 1,200,000. The bid here at 1-2. I'm bidding 25 on at 1,225. 50's called now at 1,250. Quickly, Harry, you're going to miss. It's 250 here and 75 if you like. 1,275. Thank you. And 1.3. $1,300,000. Do we go back with the 25 or more? $1,300,000. Happy to take a 10 if it helps. At 1.3.
Chris, we have a change of instructions. We're selling.
We are selling. Hold tight, madam. I sell to you for the want of another bid at 1,300,000. Sir, one bid seldom works. Happy to take another bid, but we're at 1.3 here. $1,300,000 once. I'm going to sell it. Twice the money at 1,300,000. Harry, need to know if you're out. Third call at $1,300,000. Hold tight, because I'm going to sell it for the want of another bid. Sir, are you out? Permission to sell? At 1,300,000. Permission to sell. You need to look at me. Yes. Out, sir. At 1,300,000. Happy for me to sell it here. Once, twice, third. Delighted to announce 98 Lestrella. It goes. It goes. It is gone and sold. Well fought, well bought.
Right along, nice to be joining you for the first time this morning. Mark Morrison, my name, as Chris alluded to before. Wonderful first auction there this morning, Chris. Let's keep the good activity and the good energy in the room moving forward. At this time, I welcome to the front of the room Michelle Fu and Tammy Tang, your dual agents looking after you, the interested parties out there in the marketplace as you navigate those twists and turns that you take on your journey towards home ownership here. At number 2, Albert Shepherd Close in Yolthurst. This is an estate in freehold. 641 square metres of that freehold land. That's lot 7, deposited plan 398359. That's all outlined in the certificate of title that the team's made readily available to each and every one of you over the last few weeks. The settlement date set down here in front of me, I have the 24th of June of this year. You may have made prior arrangements in writing with our owners, which is absolutely fine. You bid and you buy on those further terms of sale, being clauses 22 through to 25 inclusive. Schedule 2, that outlines the list of chattels. I won't go through those. They remain as advertised and as circulated over the last few weeks. Well, Michelle and Tammy, it's been a very happy 11 years for our owners here that they've enjoyed here at number 2. This really is a wonderful home. It's set on some beautiful, mature and established grounds that you just get to move in and enjoy right from the outset. I love the feel and I love the space of that open plan kitchen and living space, that breakfast bar. That's going to be the place for you to group as a family perhaps in the morning and enjoy your breakfast. Plan out the day that you have ahead. Speaking of family, there is plenty of room here. There's 4 bedrooms. You've got 2 bathrooms, so there's going to be plenty of space for everyone come the end of the day. And also there's going to be no lines in the morning for the showers and the morning routines. I like the fact that it's been freshly painted in recent times and there's new carpet in the garage, so you know that there's been good money spent here. This really is just a home that you can move into and enjoy straight away. I know the girls have had a wonderful campaign here, very, very busy, good interest in this home. So let's get things underway. My instructions, however, are to open up the bidding at 500,000 on a vendor bid. On behalf of my owners at 500. Do we move forward in 20s from there?
600.
600, even better. Puts 5 of them together. Do we move? And 7. So we're going to move in the hundreds today. This could be a quick auction at 700,000 and 720. There we go. We knock back into the 20s. Near the 20 here, is it? Thanks, Julie. At 740. And 50 now. Knocking me back again at 750 here. And 60 matches you. 70, I feel like a tennis umpire. And 80. Is there a bid here? Where was it? 790, Sue. Good luck to you as well. Welcome to the party at 790. Who goes 800? 800 over here. At 800 Don't shake the head there. You'll give away the strategy. At 800,000 over the far side. Once, sir, 810 on the nod. On the wave at 810 here. And 20 quickly back. Without, and 830 fresh face in the race. They're working with Jack Milligan at 830 right down the back, sir. It's behind you. Happy for you to bid me 840. First chance at the back at 830, or is it over the far side? Twice the money quickly at 830. Might need some instructions at this point in time. 835 knocks me back, but I take 5 from you, another 5 from you, sir.
40.
At 40. There we go. At 840. Once, 45 now. Jane?
Instructions, we're on the market.
We're on the market and selling. I sell over here at 845 for the want of a better bidder offer. At 8 4 and 5 is at 850. Yep. Nicely done, sir. At 850, welcome back. 55 and 60 here. 5s aren't working. Who shakes up the strategy? At 860 I sell here. Is it straight through to 70? Can I suggest? First call. I count it down 2 more times. At 860,000 I'm selling. Okay, sticking in the 5s. And same here. At 70. At 870,000 selling away for 2 Albert Shepherd close. Once, twice. At 870 we are selling. Another 5. 871, yep, very good at $871,000.
Yep.
Matching it, okay. At 872. Hammers up at 872. We offer you happiness, finality, no more open homes at $872,000. Sir, what about seated down here? Can I welcome you back in? Another 1,000 from you if you like. First call. 873 and 4 on the yep. And 5 at 7/8 of $1 million.
Got it here, 76.
And 76. 876 back over here. Once, twice at 876. Are you sure? Haven't got another one on the street to sell you today. This is a good home. At 876,000. Perhaps another $500. If it helps. Otherwise, I sell here. Third chance, final opportunity. At 876 down the back. Are we in or out? I'm going to sell it. Need to know. All done? 877. Welcome back. Just in the nick of time. 880, sir. Jack? What do we say? 880. Good bid. At 880. Puts 3 on. That's the way to do it. Do you match that, though? Fight fire with fire. Others see the value. Clearly a good home at this level. At 880,000. You said that before. You sure this time? First chance. Appreciate the bidding. Twice now at 880. Sit tight, sir. And ma'am, I'm going to sell it to you. Third and final at 880. Delighted to announce number 2, Albert Shepherd, close. It goes. It goes. It is sold here. Well done. Congratulations. Very well bid, well bought. Thank you to our underbidders as well. Let us move forward now to our third opportunity of the morning, which is 336 Littleton Street in Spraydon. At this time, I welcome a fellow tall timber here in the office, Mr. Dan Valakoot. Great to be working alongside you, Dan. I know you've had a very busy campaign here, so good luck to you and our owners as well. The property here in Littleton Street is a little more formally described by the legal fraternity as being an estate and freehold. 350 square metres of that freehold land. That's Lot 1, Deposit of Plan 561853. That's all outlined in the certificate of title that Dan has recently furnished to each and every one of you out there in the marketplace. Settlement date is set down here for the 18th of June 2021, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed to in writing prior to today's auction. I note that we have some telephone bidders, some registered telephone bidders that may come into play. I've cited the paperwork. Very happy to proceed on that basis here today. List of chattels, I won't go through those. They remain unchanged as circulated. And you bid and you buy on those further terms of sale towards the rear of the agreement, being clauses 22 through to 25. I remind any latecomers here today, 10% deposit is all that we require should the hammer fall in your favour here this morning. Well, I had the privilege, the chance to visit Littleton Street a couple of weeks ago. I zipped through and had a good look around this home, and I think this home appealed to me because if you're anything like me and you want all the modern creature comforts, but you don't know one end of the hammer from the other, then this really is going to be a home for you. All of the hard work has been done here. It's been renovated clearly with some very careful thought, and there is quality around every turn here. I love that sleek bathroom, especially with the black tapware. That's a really nice touch. Very, very special place. The 3 double bedrooms, they're all really good size as well, so you're looking for that. If you're looking perhaps as a rental opportunity down the track, you know that the rooms are all of very good size. They all have their own built-ins as well. Now, it's been rewired, it's been double glazed, and it's been insulated throughout. That means that you're going to be nice and warm, nice and comfortable here in this home, and your heart's going to be nice and warm and comfortable too, because you know that you're buying quality here in Littleton Street. All the work's being done. It's so close to the vibrancy of Addington, all of the cafes and bars and restaurants along there. But also you've got access, very easy access, just across the flats towards the Port Hill. So if you need some recreation, perhaps it's a jog up the hills like Chris Kennedy does most mornings, then you know you've got all of that on your back doorstep as well. Absolute athlete, Chris. All jokes aside, because that was a joke, our instructions are to open up the bidding at $320,000 on behalf of my owner at $320 and $350 with you. Doug puts $30 on the rise. Do we move in 30s from here? Who bid me $380?
I'll go 380.
There we go. Thank you, Lynette. And 400 now puts 20 on. I got 400 here. 420, would you say?
Yep.
420 and 450, Doug, and 60. I've got it here. And 70, G, it's fast. And 80 and 90 with you, Lynette. And 90, 500 and 510 and 520 and 30 now.
Oh, slow down.
Can you not keep up? At 5:30 down the front. Let's all catch our breath.
I've got it.
Who goes next? Quickly, that was good fun. 540 and 50. Welcome into you, sir, at 50. Oh, 60, even better. Sorry to disrespect you at 560 and 70 now. 80, sir, can I say? Quickly back. 80. 580 now. Once, twice, at 580 at the back of the room.
81 here.
81. Wasn't asking for ones, but I'll take it. At 85 here. I've got 85 with you, sir.
Okay.
Yep, take 585 from you. He puts 4 on. Do we move in the 4s? Can't pick the pattern. Do you come in with another one? 87 with 2. And 90 here puts 3 on. Do we stick in the 3s at this point in time? First chance at 590. Twice and I count it down. All the work's been done. 92. And 95. Sticking in the 3s, another 2 from you, Lynette, if you like. Or perhaps straight through to 600 for a good home. Once, twice. It's better than good, in fact.
Yes, 2 and me.
2 more at 597. 6. 6. Beautiful. There we go. Easy to work out the deposit at 600. At $600,000 only. First chance. You've gone awfully quiet over the side, but I welcome you back in at any point that you like. At $600,000 with the good gentleman down the back. He is looking strong. Might need some instructions at this point in time, Lynette. Can I welcome your buy back in for another 2? We're on the market and selling. There we go. That might help some of you with your strategies. At 600,000, otherwise I simply sell here at the back. Once I count it down at 600,000, we play for keeps. All of that was just a warm-up. Now you fight.
Lovely.
Now's the time.
Thank you.
Twice out with Grace dear Lynette at 600,000 to the good gentleman at this point in time. You're out at 605. There we go. Time of a Swiss watch there. Nicely run. At 605. First, there's your competition, sir, and he's very close. And it's a close run thing here. What do you say? Do you match that 5 and put 5 of your own on? 605. Now's the time. No more weekend open homes. Get your life back. First call. At 605 here, I am selling away. I'll take 1 from you if you like, sir, if that does help. 10. 10. 12. 612. Without hesitation. Picture the home, sir. Picture the happiness. Not much fun being homeless out there in this marketplace. At 612, I am selling. First call. Let you change your mind, but I only give you 2 more opportunities to change that mind at 612. Twice. What say you? Another 2. Cheeky 2. Third and final chance, otherwise I'm selling here at 612. Won't accept a late bid from you, sir. You've come a long way. Are we bidding or are we done? All done. Appreciate the bidding at 612. I'm selling here. First, second, third. Delighted to announce 336 Littleton Street in Sprayton. It goes. It goes. It is sold here. Well done. Well bought, well thought. Fantastic result. To our bidders, absolute commiserations to you. for your patience. Just a requirement to get some last minute paperwork completed and also to catch our breath after that last auction there in Littleton Street with Dan Vallicoot. What a wonderful auction, very fast bidding there. So we move forward now. Cameron Bailey, your second auction of the day. I welcome you back to the front of the room as you've been representing our owners and representing this property, and it is a magnificent property which I'll get to very, very shortly. Number 3, Kapooka Lane in Kennedy's Bush. This property is more formally described as being an estate and freehold. 3,155 generous square metres of that freehold land. Beautiful parcel of land here. Lot 9, deposit of plan 452453. That's all outlined on the certificate of title. You would have seen it. Cameron has circulated that over the last few weeks. Settlement date. That's the day that your world gets a whole lot better than it already is. That is the 3rd of September 2021 or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed to in writing. Telephone bidders, registered telephone bidders. Yes, there are some registered telephone bidders. They may come into play here this morning. Don't be surprised if some of our colleagues are in action on the phone. List of chattels, Schedule 2. Well, we'd be here all morning if I went through all of those, so I won't. You've seen them, you've reviewed them. I note some excluded chattels. I will refer to those: the washing machine, the dryer, the robot, pool cleaner, the TV and bracket, the bed head ×2, which are in the master and guest bedroom. They won't be there come the 3rd of September, so do just note that. The further terms of sale, they are clauses 22 through to 26. You bid and you buy on that basis here today. Cash is your friend. Cash and unconditional is your bidding here today. Well, Kapooka Lane, this really is a special home, isn't it? No amount of superlatives that I could throw at you would do this home justice. It really is an impressive residence. Those that have had the privilege of visiting, they will agree. They know what I am talking about. This is a contemporary home. I love the way that it nestles perfectly into that large parcel of land that I referred to before. The rural views, the vistas that you get, I mean, surely they are worth the price of admission alone. But you, of course, get so much more than that, don't you? The living spaces that you get in this home, I love the way that they are interconnected, or they can be closed off to suit your needs. Perhaps you're entertaining, perhaps you're just reclusing for the weekend and just tucking yourself away from all the stresses and hassles of life. This is a beautiful place to do that. When you get outside, well, it gets even better, doesn't it? You've got beautiful outdoor spaces, you've got the pool area, you've got the outdoor fire and pizza oven there. Sensational. That will absolutely warm your heart, as well as warming any homemade pizzas you might be making. When it comes to the accommodation front, well, it's plentiful here as well. You've got 4 bedrooms. I love the fact that 2 of them have their very own en-suites as well. You don't get that in a lot of properties, but you certainly get it here. Those other 2 bedrooms are serviced by that 3rd or family bathroom in this situation. Speaking of 3s, well, it's triple car garaging as well, and you've got plenty of off-street parking as well. So you've got so much space here for all the tools and the toys and everything else on the recreational pursuits that you might have. They'll all be ably stored here, because you've got all the recreation just at your back doorstep, don't you? You've got Kennedy's Bush, which you can head up on the mountain bike on the weekend. You can head into Hallswell Quarry for a nice wander, a walk in the morning, and then just head down the road for a coffee. So this really is a sensational home, folks. A privilege to bring this home to the market. We just need to work out where we see it in the marketplace. We need to find out your opinion of value. My instructions are clear to open up the bidding here this morning on behalf of my owners, placing a vendor bid at $1.5 million. Do we move in hundreds from here?
2 million.
2 million. We put 5 of them together at $2 million to kick things off. Brendan Hart working on the telephone. That's a nice start. Do we stick in the 500s? Or is someone more comfortable putting 100 up? First chance. You tell me. At $2 million only here. 2.1. Nicely done. Welcome into you as well. Good luck. Hope to see you at the end at 2.1. Brendan, look at me. What do we say? 2.2? I know it's not a pretty sight. At 2.2.
Better look at that way.
Not getting into that, Chris. What's the retort, Brendan? At 2.1 here. First call. There's a delay online, Brendan. That's right. They'll be behind the 8 ball. I might sell it and they won't know it.
They'll be 12 seconds behind it.
Twice at 2.1. 2.150. Very good. Welcome in there. Cameron Bailey working alongside some buyers. Is it straight to 2.2? I would have thought so. Shouldn't be any hesitation at these levels. On the nod, there we go at 2.2. Nicely done. And can I say 2.25 with you? I look for 2.250, just a mere 50 on from here.
225?
Geez, Cam, you're cutting me back today, but at 2,225,000, I'll take it from you all day long. First chance at 2225. Is it 2250 with you? Just a 25 on the knob. There it is at 2,250,000 at 2,250,000 with you. Is it straight through to 75 or do you go 2.3? Okay, 275. Sticking in the 25s, and that's comfortable. No problems with that. At 2,275,000 for a quality residence. This is prime time.
Yep, 2.3.
2.3, Brendan? We got the internet.
No,
Oh, here, 2.3. Missed it. At 2.3. There we go. Back in the lead. Brendan, how are we looking on the phone? At 2.3 here down the middle. It's your turn next. Others see value in this quality residence. Got to fight for the good ones. You bid me 25 more. First chance. Twice here, 2.3. Looking for a quarter from you.
2.320.
2,320, absolutely. At 2,320,000 with you. Nicely done. Lynette, now it's your buyer's turn. At 2,320,000, it's across to your left here. 50, nicely done. Puts 30 on, that's an astute bid. At 2,350,000, sees the quality. As you should for a home like this. At 2,350,000. Happy to take 20s from you if that's more comfortable. At 2,350,000 here. Once and I count it down.
2.375.
2,375. There we go. Nicely done at $2 3/8 million. $2,375,000. Astutely done. At 2,000,000. 2.4. There we go. On the retort.
2.14.
And 2.410. Stay strong now. Stick in the 25s. That would be my suggestion. It's at 2,410,000 here for quality. For happiness. 2,425 puts 15 on. So I can't pick the pattern, but we're going north, and that's the main thing. At 2,425,000. 450, 25 on from here. At 2,450,000. Once the money for a beautiful home. At 2,450, would you bid me another 25? Excellent. At 475. At 2,475. Stay alive. A 10 on? Yep, 485. At 2,485. Once the money, I'd suggest straight through. 2.5. There we go. We've got a good connection here at 2.5. On the same page. Your turn next at 2.5. It's back here against you. Once I count it down at 2.5, I'll take 10 from you just to keep things moving along. For the chance to own. 10 more. Nicely done at 2,510. 2,510,000. Perhaps you go straight through to 2,550. Put a good strong bid forward at this point in time. Might be the power play. Once the money at 2,510,000. Happy to work with your bids though. 25. Nicely done. That's a really good bid. At 2,535,000. At 2,503 and 5. What's the retort? Your turn next at 2,535,000. Brendan, you've gone awfully quiet on me on the phone. First chance, I welcome you back in at any stage for a beautiful residence here at $2,535,000. Perhaps I tempt you back in for another 10. Got to fight for these good homes. This is quality up in Kennedy's Bush at $2,535,000. Twice the money at 2,503 and 5. Tell me what you'd love to bid. At 2,535. Looking for a 10 from you. That's all. Bid chance. At 2,535 here against you. What's your opinion? Might be a late telephone bidder. It's always good. It's all right. We get
It's a vibration.
It's a loud vibration at $2,535,000. Another 10? Another 5. Absolutely at 540. At 2,540,000. 540 now. Straight through to 550 would be my suggestion. I did mention it before. 5, absolutely. 5 with the 5, no problems there. At 2,545,000. Kapooka Lane. Sensational home up on the hills. Love those views. Quality around every turn here at 2,545,000. These lovely folk are in the lead at this point in time. Need to see some more money from you for the chance, for the privilege. First chance at 2545. Twice. We're going to take a pause. Okay, I'll give you last opportunity. Brendan, how are we looking on the phone? All done. Third and final chance at 2,545,000. I'm going to take a pause and have a discussion and a chat with you, present you an opportunity to buy it very, very soon. Pausing then at 2545.
Morning in front of you. A wonderful start here in the Harcourts Gold auction rooms. Some 4 auctions called, 3 sold under the hammer. Of course, our 4 are currently under negotiations. Just remind you that if we don't reach our reserve price, we'll simply pause and hold conversations with that highest bidder. To have those conversations or the right to speak to our owners or work through that, you need to in fact hold that highest bid. I do take you to our 5th offering this morning. Sandra O'Brien, lead agent. Lovely to see you in the auction room. Sandra's been your tour guide to ownership over the past 3 to 4 weeks. Sandra, you're set to go?
Yes, thank you.
Good luck to you, and of course good luck to our wonderful, wonderful owners. The property though, the postie knows it, is number 8 Girvan Street, Fendalton, Christchurch City. This is a freehold parcel of land, some 1,199 square metres of Fendalton land. It is on lot 23, deposited plan 11977. It's contained, it's described in Certificate of Title, Volume 471, Folio 33 of the Canterbury Land Registry. Your bidding today, GST inclusive. So what you bid is what you pay. Chattels, that hasn't changed from the draft. We take that you have read clauses 22 through to 26.3. Of course, you bid, you buy on that basis. Those clauses, they merely point out that we sell number 8 Girvan Street in an as-is, where-is state. So you bid today with no warranties implied or given. Once again, as I've already said, cash and unconditional. Your bidding is GST inclusive. So again, what you bid is what you pay. Possession, settlement date, that's one of the same. Set down for the 7th of August 2021 or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. Let me just pop you back down memory lane. Gee, I tell you, doesn't get much better than this in my view. 1,199 square metres. Fabulous, fabulous site. Wonderful, wonderful opportunity. Now, it's currently insured with our existing owners. Of course, number 8 presents a proposition of what I would suggest are epic proportions. In fact, it's one of those calls that I would make it's a proportunity. Not an opportunity, but a proportunity. Renovate, redevelop, it's a stunning proportunity. It's adjacent to the Avon River, we know that. It gives you that beautiful calmness, that peace, that seclusion. The home, it offers privacy and flexibility through that wonderful floor plan, a plethora of bedrooms and bathrooms for the growing family or just those that need some space. You won't fall over each other in this one. It's a cracker. A short stroll to the farmers market. That's where you'll do your grocery shopping in the weekend. We know it'll be quality produce. We know there's good coffee there, and we know that it's a wonderful, wonderful location. I'd say seize the opportunity. It's your time to bid, folks. My instructions: open the bidding at $1 million, and I'll look for 50 on from here. $1 million on a vendor bid. Who's got 50 on the rise? What's the quantum? $1 million. Look for 50.
1.1.
Beautiful place to start at $1,100,000. Sorry to insult you at 1-1 the call. $1,100,000. Still moving 50s if you like at 1-1. Fairly bid and offered now at $1,100,000. At 1-1 for an as is, a beautiful site at $1,100,000. 1,199 squares. Once, twice, quickly at $1,100,000. Third call. Surprised me, buyers. Well, I'm going to place a vendor bid at $1,150,000. That's a vendor bid. It is against you. Treat that as a public countersign back at $1,150,000. Oh, Mark Wong, welcome to the bidding on the back wall. Working with a buyer at 1.2. $1,200,000. There's your competition there at 1.2. At $1,200,000. Beautiful play for the keys at 1,200,000. Once at 1,200,000. Cracking good spot, beautiful location, wonderful home. Twice at 1,200,000. Sandra, it is against you. We have a rule that you have to bid a minimum of twice in our auction rooms. No?
Doesn't play by the rules.
Doesn't play by the rules, clearly. At 1,200,000 with your buyer in the window market, 1-2, fairly bid and offer now. Looking for 50 on the rise at 1,200,000. Once, twice, third call in at 1,200,000.
1.250.
Beautiful. 1,250, Mark. There's your competition at 1,250. Another 50. Beautiful. 1-3. That'll make it then in my book at 1,300,000. 1-3 on the rise and moving in 50s. It's a beautiful play at 1-3. $1,300,000. I need 350 from you, Sandra. At 1,003 is the call. 1,300,000. Beautiful opportunity. Stunning home at 1,300,000. Give you a bit of time.
1.350.
1,350, Mark. Do you come back at 1.4 or do we go 1.5? 1.4 with you, Mark. That's 1,350 here. 1.4. Thank you. At 1,400,000. 1.4 is the call now. At 1.4 for 1199 squares at 1.4. Sorry. Oh, translation. Oh, right. At 1.4. Wonderful. We'll give you time. We'll give you time at 1,400,000 on the window. 1.4. It's against you now. I thought it was between the two of you, Margaret. That's okay. I misunderstood you. $1,400,000 here, the bid at 1.4. Look for 50.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
I'll quieten down a bit. It's at 1.4. $1,400,000 the bid. I'm looking for 50s on the rise. It's a great opportunity in the heart of Fendleton. Of course, you've got the markets over the road on a Saturday morning. Do your grocery shopping. 1,400,000. First at 1.4. Quickly now. Second. Third. Oh, you want me to keep talking? Oh, I don't
It's
know.
not one of those jokes, Chris.
I don't often get asked to keep talking. Katie's often saying you're saying too much. Slow down. But that's just me at home. $1,400,000 to call on the window there at 1.4. Sandra's working with a buyer on the phone, translating the bids back through to me at 1,400,000. Mark, can I call for an increase from your buyer at 1.4? Bids with you at 1.4. Can't sell it to you at 1,400,000. Need an increase. Can we look for another 50 perhaps? Beautiful opportunity. Don't come around that often at 1,400,000. At 1.4 is the bid. What do you say, Mark? Perhaps we see a slight increase at 1,400,000. Unless Sandra comes back in and gives me another 50. At 1,400,000, you're out. Oh, too early to give away that strategy, I'd suggest, and so publicly as well. At 1,400,000 on the back window. 1.4, fairly bid and offered now at 1,400,000. Mark, I don't have instructions to sell. Can I ask you buyer to increase, or do we take a short pause, perhaps? Take a pause in a conversation at 1,400,000. Pause, okay, at 1,400,000. I'm in a good mood today, so let's take a break and we'll pause with your buyer at 1,400,000. I'll give you 3 opportunities. Once, twice, third call. Mark, I'm pausing with you at $1,400,000. We'll find some space outside. Give your client an opportunity to purchase a number 8 Girvan. Holding at 1.4, auction still open.
Moving right along now to our next opportunity for this morning, which is number 39A Woodbury Street in Avonhead. At this time, I introduce our lead agents, Mr. Mark O'Loughlin. Alongside Mark is, of course, Pedro Park, your dual agents, guiding you on your journey towards home ownership here in Woodbury Street. The property is more formally described as being an estate in cross lease, a half share and some 875 square metres of land, flat 2, depositor plan 68099. That's all outlined in the certificate of title that Mark, Pedro and the team has made readily available to you in recent times. Settlement date set down here in front of me for Wednesday the 14th of July 2021, or earlier or later by mutual agreement. That would have been done in writing prior to today's auction. The list of chattels, I won't go through those, they remain as circulated, and you bid and you buy on those further terms, being clauses 22 through to 25. 10% of the purchase price is all that we require from you today, should that hammer fall in your direction. And good luck to our buyers in the room. Well, Mark and Pedro, I do always say that buying real estate in Avonhead, it's always a very savvy thing to do. It's just a location that will never go out of fashion, and this really is a cracking good opportunity to secure this privately positioned townhouse in that location in Avonhead. It makes for really functional, makes for very, very good living here right across the board for one new lucky owner. This is a two-storey home. It's enjoyed the benefits of some updates over the years and improvements. There's been double glazing it in there, the LED lighting, just to name but a couple. I like the fact that there are 4 bedrooms here, so certainly plenty of space on the accommodation front come the day's end. There's 2 bathrooms. They're going to take care of all of the busy families and all of those morning routines as well. Internal access garaging, well, that's always a welcome thing, especially with the weather that we experienced a few days ago. Having the privilege to just roll the car into the garage and then not get wet at all is a nice thing as well. This is a great location, Woodbury Street, because you're so close to excellent schools. You've got the parks, you've got the malls and the cafes, all within easy reach. We just need to work out where we sit in the marketplace in terms of value. Who draws the line in the sand first? I look for an opening bid. It's hoping for a little bit more than that. Is there 600,000 anywhere to kick things along? No? Very good. Well, you percolate, I don't hesitate. It's $600,000 with me. Owner's more than happy to keep the home at that low level. 600,000 with me on a vendor bid. I look for 25 on the rise from there. If you are cash and you are unconditional, now is the time to show me that. First call at 600,000 on a vendor bid.
601.
No, sir, I'm taking 25s respectfully. You've just put 25 of them together and we'll be perfect. At $600,000 on a vendor bid, as I was saying, second call at 600,000. Not for sale at that level, sir, but I do look for a genuine 25 from you at this point in time. Third and final chance.
25.
25. Are you working together here? Yep, perfect. Okay, good stuff. At 625. Just thought I'd check. At 6 1/4 with you at 625. Good luck and welcome into the race at 625. So let's move forward in the 25s from here. 650 I would make that. I'm not much of a counter, but I look for another 25 on the rise. First call with the good folk here over on my left, your right at 625 at 6 1/4. Twice. Third and final quickly. Well, I'm going to place one more vendor bid at 650,000. That's me done. I will not artificially run up this process anymore. But it'll be another 25 through to 675. We can pause and have a discussion with you. At 650 on a vendor bid with me, my owner's happy to keep the home at this point in time at 650. Look for 25 on the rise through to 675 for the opportunity, for the privilege. First, at $650,000, welcome in any other fresh faces into the race.
55.
Put 2 of them together, you bid me 660. 655. Okay, you seem intent and you seem adamant. At $655,000 with you. Good luck to you at 655. It may just be you and I today. As I said, not going to place any more vendor bids at this point in time. I give the room 3 chances to bid. Otherwise, I simply pause and we talk with these good folk over here on my left. Once, twice at 55. Third and final at $655,000 here. Well, it appears it is just you and I today. As I said, not going to run things up against you. So I'm going to pause and offer you an opportunity to own at 655. We'll have a pause then and offer you that opportunity very soon. for your patience. It's a few minutes after 11 o'clock, which enables us to move forward to our 11 o'clock time slot. Excuse me, folks, just moving along, if I may now, to our first in our 11 o'clock time slot, which is number 5B Snowdon Road in Fenelton. Now, I will take just a little bit more time to introduce this property, given the fact that this is a brought forward auction. So a little bit different to the previous 6 auctions that we've had this morning. Basically what it means is that a party has made a pre-auction offer at an acceptable level to our owners, thus bringing our campaign forward. Now in a few minutes time, I'm going to announce the level of that pre-auction offer. Effectively what that means to you lovely people is that the property is on the market and we are selling at that point on. So that's effectively our reserve price. We're on the market and selling from that point in time. Once you hear the number, I'll let you digest it, I'll let you simmer on it for a moment, and I'll welcome in further bidding north of that level should you choose to. If we do, we'll have an auction and we'll see where we finish up. If I don't see any further bidding, all I do is I simply knock the property down to the initiator of the pre-auction offer and it will be sold at that level. I won't be placing any bids on behalf of my owners. Of course, that would not be the right thing to do, so you will not see any vendor bids in action. Yes, I may give some suggestions in terms of the increment by which the bids raise, but by and large, I'll be very happy to work with any genuine bids that we see and receive on the auction floor here today. So at this time, I welcome to the front of the room Estelle Yang. Estelle, you've been our properties ambassador in recent times here in Snowdon Road, 5B to be precise, 5B Snowdon Road. This is an estate in Stratum in freehold. Unit Z, deposited plan, 42096. That's all outlined in the certificate of title that Estelle has furnished to each and every one of you over the last few weeks. The settlement date that's set down here in front of me for the 18th of June 2021 or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed to in writing. The list of chattels, you'll see all the information there in Schedule 2. I won't go through those. And you bid and you buy on those further terms being clauses 22 through to 29. As I remind you and have reminded people this morning already, 10%. That's all we require from you at the fall of the hammer should it fall in your favour. Well, if you're looking for a very easy way of life and in a location that will absolutely stand the test of time, I don't think you'll do much better than what you can do here in Snowdon Road. You are absolutely spoilt for choice here in terms of the residence itself. You've got those 2 very spacious living areas, an easy connection to the outdoor world as well. You've got those nice private and sunny courtyards there to entertain or simply just to unwind. When it comes to the the accommodation front, that's all upstairs. You've got those 2 double bedrooms, each with their own bathrooms effectively. You've got one with the ensuite, you've got the other with a bathroom, which effectively becomes your own bathroom in that second bedroom. I like the fact that there's double garaging here. That's but yet another bonus in this location. And as I alluded to you before, you really do get the best when it comes to this location, don't you? You've got fantastic school zones, so if it's education that's your priority, perhaps you're raising little one or little ones, then the accommodation here, or the location I should say, is going to put you in good stead for the education. You've got wonderful cafes and you've got shops within easy reach. Snowdon Road, the location speaks for itself, as does the house. No surprises to see our campaign brought forward here. Our pre-auction offer, our acceptable level to our owner, is at a level of $780,000. So 780 is where I sell, unless I see further bidding. Perhaps 800 sounds nice to somebody. 800, good luck to you, ma'am, at 800,000. So we have an auction. We are on the market and selling at 800,000, unless I see further bidding north of there. Look for another 20. Or more, or less, if that's more comfortable for you. But looking for 20s at this point in time. First chance, at 800,000, I'm selling away for Snowdon Road. Twice, at 800,000. Geez, it'll be easy to work out the deposit with this one. Selling away at $800,000. Is there 10 anywhere?
802.
802. Astutely done, Ali. Good luck to you and your buyer at 802. Puts a cheeky 2 on. 805 and 3 here. On the retort at 805. Puts 3 on. Do we stay in the 3s, Ali? Take me through to 808. Wouldn't that be great? First chance at 805. Twice, and I'm selling. It's at 8.05. That's right. Looking for an increase from your buyer or anywhere else in the room. Doesn't have to be a spectator sport. Third. Hammers up. Needs to be relatively quick. Another 2. Or 10. 8.10. Just in the nick of time. Need to give everyone a little bit more time because we are working on the phone. 8.12. There we go. She's using your 2s against you now, Ali, at 812. Back in the lead. Across this side of the room at 812. Happy to take 2 from your buyer or more. Once. At 812. Selling away for Snowden Road. Wonderful location here. 13. Lucky for somebody. 15. As we move north. At 815, Ali, back against your buyer. At $815,000. Once, twice. At 815 here on the telephone. Roll out. Strategies out for everyone to see at 815. Third and final. Give your buyer one last chance to change their mind. Perhaps a cheeky 500 on the side, Ali. At 815, I'm going to sell it otherwise. At 815. All done? Thanks, Ali. Appreciate the bidding. At 815. Sit tight, ma'am. I'm going to sell it to you. Won't accept the late bid. First, second, third. It goes, goes, goes. It is sold here. Well done. Congratulations. Well bid, well bought.
I do apologise for the delay. I come back to you with an update on our offering at number 8 Girvan Street in Fendleton. Now, I left the room some time ago with the bid at $1,400,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to announce that our seller has exercised their right under 2.6 of the contract. They've withdrawn 8 Girvan Street from the market and sold it outside the room. So congratulations to both buyers and sellers. To our wonderful sellers, thank you for your instructions. Good luck with your future, and I hope to work alongside you once again. I hand back to Mr. Mark Morrison. Well done.
Once again, thank you for your patience. Of course, big decisions being made here in the Harcourts Gold Auction Room, so we need to give everyone involved every opportunity to make the well-informed decision that they need to make. I take you back to 3 Kapooka Lane in Kennedy's Bush. We paused some time ago at approximately 10 minutes to 11. The bid was at $2,545,000. We have had some discussions with both parties. After those discussions, we have had an increase in the bid through to $2,560,000. I'll just get you to confirm that bid at $2,560,000. Thank you for that acknowledgement. Now, at that level, at this stage, I don't have a change of instructions, so we are not on the market. We are not selling. So what I'm going to do at this point in time is welcome in any further bidding north of $2,560,000, and we'll see where we end up from there. Otherwise, I'll just simply pass the property in, and you can take your chances with the conditional market afterwards. Offer you the opportunity to bid north of that 2,560. Once at $2 million,
Bid
1,000 more at $2,561,000. Why not? At $2,561,000. You've got your nose back in the lead. Is there a retort? Is there a return of serve from this side? Happy there to sit and wait at $2,561,000 with you. So I'll count it down 3 times, Ken. We'll probably take a pause. First chance at $2,561,000 only, twice. And third and final here at 2,561 with you. Pausing then, officially pausing with you. We'll give you an opportunity to own the property very shortly. Small thank you for your patience. Let us move forward now. So just a quick announcement. I know 27 Beachville Road is next up in your catalogue. We're just waiting on, well, a couple of things. Cameron Bailey is caught up in some negotiations, also waiting on some last minute paperwork to be completed there. So what we will do now is jump forward in our advertised catalogue to number 9 in your program, which is 28 Idris Road. So don't worry, we will come back to 27 Beachville Road in Redcliffe very shortly. But at this point, moving forward to number 28 Idris Road in Fendalton, I welcome to the front of the room. The good gentlemen are here and ready to go. Mr. Mark Wong, alongside him is Jing Jing. The two of these gentlemen have been looking after you and representing our property's owner here in Idris Road over the last few weeks, doing a magnificent job as well, I might add. The property is more formally described by the legal fraternity as an estate and freehold. 713 square metres of that prime time Fendalton land. This is lot 3, deposit of plan 2642. That's all outlined in the certificate of title that's been furnished to one and all over the last few weeks. Now the conjoined settlement and possession date, that's set down in front of me here for the 17th of June 2021, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed to in writing. The list of chattels, well, they're there in Schedule 2. I won't go through those. You've seen them, you've reviewed them, as are those further terms of sale, clauses 22 through to 24. You bid and you buy on that basis here today, folks. Cash and unconditional is your friend. 10% of the purchase price is all that we require at the fall of the hammer. Well, this really is a wonderful and very commodious home located, as I said, in the heart of Fendalton. 713 square metres of that prime time Fendalton land plays host to this executive level 4-bedroom home that is set across 2 levels. Downstairs, well, that's going to await you every time that you come home. The expansive living spaces, the kitchen that absolutely sparkles and shines. In terms of dining, living spaces, well, you've got flexibility here because this home offers you so much space on that ground floor. So no matter how you want to set this home up, I know that you'll be able to set it up in a way that's going to work for you, be it formal or informal. There are choices and a myriad of choices here to suit your needs. Now upstairs, that's where 3 of the 4 bedrooms will await you. I love the fact that all 3 of them, and in fact all 4 bedrooms effectively have their own ensuite, but all 3 bedrooms upstairs have the privilege of having their own access to their own bathroom. So something that you don't see in many properties out there in the marketplace. And as I mentioned, that 4th bedroom, you just come back down the stairs to find that 4th bedroom. So perhaps that's going to be a nice guest space. You may set it up as an extra office space depending on your needs as well. Now triple car garaging, that's a major plus. I know, Chris, you'd love a house with triple car garaging, what with all the toys and the cars and the boats and everything like that. So anyone that's got all of those toys, no, I'm just saying, Chris, you'd love to own all of those things. You'd have the garage space, exactly. Well, with a house like this, you'd have the triple car garaging and you'd aspire to own all of those toys. And you've got the off-street parking just tucked around the corner as well. Boys and girls high zoning, that just underpins your educated decision here, doesn't it? The location, the connection to Merivale, to Fendalton, and just up the road to Riccarton as well. It is all here, folks. Wonderful location, Idris Road. It speaks for itself. We just need to see where it sits in the marketplace. What's your opinion on price? Throw a number at me. Tell me what you'd love to pay. Very seldom does the first bid own it, but there's always a first for everything. The room descends into an awkward silence. A little like a school dance this morning, isn't it? Is there 1.9 anywhere? $1.9 million only I look for. Very good. Well, you hesitate, I don't. At 1.9 with me, owner's more than happy to keep the home at such a low, comfortable level. At $1,900,000 only with me on a vendor bid. If you're cash and you're unconditional, now's the time to speak with me by raising your hand. Give me a wave or a wink. Just shout at me, first chance. At $1,900,000. Twice at 1.9. But I just wrote. Third and final. Well, very good. I simply advanced the bidding through to $1,950,000 with me. That's my second and final vendor bid. I'm not going to artificially run the program up here, run the property up at $1,950,000. All I chased down here this morning. I look for $2 million on the rise. A mere 50 on for the privilege and the opportunity to speak through Mark and through Jing for the opportunity to own. First chance, quickly. Now's the time to shine. Twice. At 1,950, otherwise I simply pass the property in. Take your chances with a conditional market. We offer you exclusivity here this morning. Third and final for a beautiful home here in Fendalton. Well, I'm shocked. I am surprised. At $1,950,000, I thought I'd have a barrage of bids. But Mark Jing, I am going to officially pass the property back into your very capable hands at $1,950,000. Clearly, the home much better than that in the marketplace. If you see value north of that level, please do make yourself known to the team, or in fact the agent that you're working with. I'm sure that they can help you get pen to paper and get you owning this home, 28 Idris Road. Take you back now to number 39A Woodbury Street in Avonhead. We paused a little while ago with the bid at $655,000. Our highest bidder has very graciously increased their bid after some discussions and negotiations through to $700,000. I just get confirmation of the bid at $700,000. Thank you very much for that. At $700,000. Now, I don't have a change of instructions, folks. We are not on the market. We are not for sale at this point in time at $700,000. So I simply will count the property down. I'll call out three numbers, which will be 1, 2, and 3. If I don't see any further bidding north of there, I will pass the property in and we'll open it up to the unconditional but also conditional market as well. So I'll give you three chances. First chance at $700,000. I look for an increase twice now. And third and final here for Woodbury Street at 700,000. All done, all silent. Very good. We'll simply pass in the property back in. I pass it back into Mark and Pedro at $700,000. Should you have interest in the property, please do make yourself known to Mark, Pedro, or in fact the agent that you're working with. An announcement for you, an update, if I may. Number 3, Carpuka Lane in Kennedy's Bush. We paused. We brought the auction back into the auction room a little while ago. We did have that increase through to $2,561,000. We paused the auction. We've had some further discussions, and I'm delighted to announce that as per clause 2.6 in your contract, the property in Carpuka Lane, number 3, it's been withdrawn and sold. So congratulations to our new owners and to our current owners for your instructions there. I take us forward to our 10th opportunity, which is 22D Browns Road in Maribel. Yes, we will come back to Beachville Road very, very soon, so please wait patiently for us on that one. Just waiting to be able to move forward on that one. So as I said, in the interest of expediency, let's move forward now to 22D Browns Road in St Albans. I welcome back to the front of the room Mr. Mark O'Loughlin. Alongside him this time is Jenny Laney there across the far side of the room. They've been your dual agents representing our property and helping you, the interested parties out there in the marketplace, complete your homework to get ready here for auction day in Browns Road. The property is more formally described as being an estate and freehold, 697 very precise square metres of that freehold land. Lot 2 depositor plan 331606. It's all outlined in the certificate of title made readily available to each and every one of you over the last few weeks. Settlement date, that's set down here in front of me for Friday the 2nd of July 2021. That's the day you get the keys, you get to move in, and a big smile will be on your dial. Schedule 2, that outlines the list of chattels. I won't go through those. You've seen those, you've reviewed them, as have those further terms of sale, being clauses 22 through to 24. You bid and you buy on that basis here today. Well, Browns Road, this really does present a wonderful opportunity to secure what is a very private home. It's tucked down and away off the road, so your peace and your privacy, it is absolutely assured. Chris, I know you love rear section properties. This perhaps, geez, you'd be buying a whole lot of homes if I had my way, because I just see all of these homes suiting you. You'd be in big trouble with Katie, though. Once you're inside, once you're inside this home, you are greeted and welcomed by this painstakingly maintained 4-bedroom home. 3 of those bedrooms, they are upstairs, and 1 you've got on the ground floor. Now, I love homes with bedrooms on that ground floor. Perhaps you look young, but like me, but you feel a little bit old, and it's a little bit of a challenge to get up those stairs at the end of the night. Perhaps you've indulged in a few too many reds before bed, so you can just enjoy that downstairs opportunity if that's what you need. But as I said, good sized bedrooms upstairs. You've got those 3 large bedrooms upstairs, plenty of space. I love that 2.7 metre high stud. At my height, just shy of 2 metres, you look for that vertical space as well, and there's certainly oodles of it here at number 22D. You're going to be nice and toasty and warm when friends and family come to visit this beautiful home and you entertain them. They'll be beautiful and warm because you've got that gorgeous gas fire plus the 2 heat pumps, so nice and cosy on these cool Canterbury nights we're experiencing at the moment. Now, it's in zone for everything that you need in this good life. You've got the cafes, you've got the schools, you've got the shops, and you've got fine dining. It's all within very easy reach here in Browns Road. A wonderful home. I just look now. It's your time to shine. Opening bid, opening offer. Who makes a play for the keys first? At Browns Road. Don't all go at once. Is there a nice comfortable $800,000 to kick things underway? Surely. At $800,000. Happy to sit on the hands at this point in time. Very good. Well, underway on behalf of my owners at $800,000, clearly not for sale at these low levels. I look for 50 on the rise from here at 800 000 the bid. Bid me a mere $50,000 just to move things along at $800,000 on a vendor bid with me for a beautiful home here in Browns Road, painstakingly maintained and looked after by our lovely owners. First chance at $800,000 only. Twice the money at 800 000. Third. Final time at $800,000. Geez, I'll expect a myriad of bids at this stage. But at $850,000, I'm going to advance the bidding through on behalf of my owners through to $850,000. That's my second vendor bid. As I said, if you are cash and unconditional, now's the time to show that. Simply put that hand in the air. At $850,000 on a vendor bid. Looking for a rise of 50 from here. First call. Should see the quality, should see the value at this low level. Twice, quickly now, third and final. Well, I'm shocked, I'm stunned. I'm going to advance the bidding just one last time, Mark and Jenny, through to $900,000. If I don't see any further bidding, I'm not going to artificially run the process up today. I'll simply pass the property in and we can open it up to that good conditional market that I know that we have interested, a number of who are tuning in online here this morning through our YouTube and website channel. So $900,000, your last chance. If you're cash and unconditional, now's the time to voice that interest. First, at 900. Twice. Third and final quickly, are we all done? It looks like we are. Mark, Jenny, officially passing the property back into your capable hands. We'll open up the property to the entire market. I'm sure that we'll see some very good success. So do let yourself known, make yourself known, I should say, to Jenny and Mark, and they'll be very happy to get you through the home if you haven't seen it, or to get that pen to paper. And I'm sure that we'll see a wonderful result on Browns Road very, very soon. Thank you once more for your patience. I now take us back to a property that I know a number of you have been waiting for, as have I, 27 Beachville Road in Redcliffe. So I welcome back to the front of the room for the third time today, Mr. Cameron Bailey. Already a very successful day for you, Cameron, so good luck to you and good luck to our owners here in Beachville Road. 27 Beachville Road in Redcliffe. It is more formally described as being an estate and freehold. 405 very neat and precise square metres of that freehold land. That's lot 7 deposited plan 1341. That's all in the certificate of title that Cameron and the team's made available to you in the last few weeks. The conjoined settlement and possession date is set down for the 3rd of September 2021 or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed to in writing prior to today's proceedings. Schedule 2, that outlines the list of chattels. I will not go through all of those. We would be here to Christmas. It makes for impressive reading, but you've all had a chance to review that. Further terms of sale are clauses 22 through to 25. You bid and you buy on that basis today. Cash and unconditional is your friend here today. Well, Cameron's marketing for 27 Beachville Road referred to this being an architectural virtuoso. Geez, I've said that better before. Virtuoso. I was practicing that one last night and now I can't. Virtuoso? Virtuoso. I'm not much good for public speaking, ironically, as an auctioneer, which is not good. But it is a virtuoso by the sea. I'm not much of a counter either. Now, I think regardless of how you pronounce it, however you say it, it makes complete sense, doesn't it? It really does. This is clearly designed to an exacting standard rather than any limiting budget. There's no doubt about that. Around every turn, around every corner, you just see the quality. You can absolutely see and feel that quality. The home, it just simply sparkles, just like the estuary that neighbours the property. This is a magnificent home. Now, I love the living spaces. I love that pitch ceiling above you, the kitchen space with its scullery and the island counter. That's going to be a perfect place for those evening drinks. That's the place to entertain friends and family, and I can guarantee you, when you take up residence here on Beachville Road, they will be coming to visit many, many times. Now, in terms of the connection to the outside world, you've got those sliders. That makes the transition from in to out so easy. You get to enjoy the beautiful outdoor spaces, the pool, everything there. It is just sensational. 4 bedrooms. They take care of the after hours accommodation here. And when it comes time to rise at the start of the next day, your choices for recreation and your choices for caffeine, they are extensive and they are impressive. You've got the estuary, you've got the beach there, so maybe it's a swim or a surf, perhaps it's a run or a mountain bike. All of the recreational pursuits are on your back doorstep here, and then you've got the convenience of Red Cliffs just down the way and a little bit further on to the quaint and beautiful Sumner Village. Folks, this is a special opportunity. My words clearly never do anything justice, especially on this one, but where do we see it in the marketplace? Who says go first?
1.4.
1.4. I heard it didn't see it. So would you make it a little bit better? Perhaps 1.6. It's an ambitious start.
1.6.
1.6. Nicely done at 1.6. Good to work with like-minded people at 1,600,000 with you. Underway then at 1.6. I look for 100 on the rise and he waves at me. I'll take that as 100 from you, sir. Good luck at 1.7 now. Your turn next at 1.8. Nicely done, sir. And 9 straight back. 2 million beckons. He says yes and 2.1 now. 2,120 cuts me right back, and same for you at 2,140 now. Moving in the 20s at 2,140. Your turn. You're out already, so you've given away the strategy pretty easily there at 2,140,000. First chance, that was just getting to know you, sir. Twice the money at 2,140,000. Third and final. Wonderful home. Beautiful home. Rare opportunity to secure a property such as this at $2,140,000. I look for any fresh faces to enter the race. Otherwise, we might just take a pause here and have a discussion with the good gentleman here. You sure, sir? Can't tempt you back in. Absolutely out. You're making that very clear at $2,140,000. If I don't see further bid, I will give the room 3 last quick chances to bid. Otherwise, I pause here. First, second, third. Very good. We're pausing with you, sir. At $2,140,000, we'll present an opportunity for you to own very, very soon. Good luck. Folks, well, moving right along, 10 Ashwood Street in Parklands is next in our advertised program at this point in time. I welcome Mr. Caleb Griffian to the front of the room. He's been our properties ambassador over the last few weeks in helping you, the interested parties out there, navigate those twists and turns that you take on your journey towards home ownership here at number 10 Ashwood Street in Parklands. It is more formally described as being an estate and freehold, 608 square metres of that great freehold land. That's Lot 4, Depositor Plan 34106. That's all outlined in the certificate of title that Caleb made available to you over the last few weeks. Settlement date is set down here in front of me for the 15th of July 2021 or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed to in writing prior to today's proceedings. The listed chattels, you'll find them in Schedule 2. They remain as circulated as advertised, and you bid and you buy on those further terms of sale, being clauses 22 through to 25. As I've reminded people a number of times throughout this morning, 10% is all that we require from you at the fall of the hammer, and cash and unconditional is your bidding here today. Well, 10 Ashwood Street, I had the privilege to visit this home just a couple of days ago, and what I see here, I see wonderful bread and butter real estate. This is just good quality real estate in every sense of the term. It's 1970s construction, permanent material construction. You've got single level. Love that single level home, and you've got that large and generous parcel of land. So already this really is a fantastic equation that we offer you here today. Now, our current owners, they're June and Graham, they know a little thing or two about caring for their home, and I think it's testament to them, and it's testament to the hard work that they've put into this beautiful home over the years. You get all of that for free. You get all of that hard work and love that they've put into this home, both inside and out. It really is as neat as a pin, and that is just a beautiful thing. Yes, you might see some opportunities. You might see some opportunities to update and modernize as you see fit. But that can be your decision once you own it. I just see a home here that you can move into and enjoy as it is in its current situation. But what a wonderful blank canvas, what a wonderful canvas that we offer you here today to buy. There's 3 really good sized bedrooms. You've got the heat pump and the HRV system as well. It was so toasty and warm when I visited the other day, even though it was such a cool Canterbury morning. I love the extensive garaging and storage as well. Now, the little bonus here, and Graham tells me this is a wee tip, he mentioned that there's in excess of a dozen power points in the living space alone. I understand an electrician owned the home in a previous time, and so electrician homes are always good because there's always a myriad of power points throughout the home, and I understand that theme continues right around. So if that doesn't spark your interest in this one, I don't know what will. Folks, my instructions are very clear, and that's to open up the bidding at $350,000. On a vendor bid. $350 with me, I'll look for $370 on the rise. Is there 20 in the room to kick things along? Who gets out of the starting blocks first? At $350,000.
Who flicks the switch?
Who flicks the switch on? Good luck, sir. I got you there at $370,000 at $370. There's our initiator, and we're underway in the race at $370. Look for another 20 on the rise. Move me comfortably through to $390. Once at $370. Now's the time. Twice at $370 only, looking for $390 or more. Bid there, good luck, sir, at $390. Seize the value, and so should you at these low levels at $390. Straight back at $410, sir. Done. At $410 and 30, would you say? More? At $410. What would you like to bid? $430?
Yeah.
$420? Okay, cuts me back. I'll be 3'3" by the end of this. At $420,000 with you, sir, but you are back in the lead. So I suggest you stay strong and stay in the 20s. 440, nicely done. That's the way to buy. At 440, take 10s from you, sir, if that's the comfortable equation for you at 450 now. You're back in the lead at 450,000 and 70 beckons. What do you reckon, sir? Once the money here?
470.
470. There we go. Cool, calm, and collected over this side. On the knot, I take that as another 10 from you at 480. So at 480 here, straight through to 500, sir, would be my suggestion. You stay strong in those 20s, and he does on the hand. At 500,000 and 510, I make it next, sir, at 510. There we go. At 510. Welcome in any others at this point in time if you like. First chance at 510 at the back. Twice. 515. Puts a cheeky 5 on, but it's a good 5 at that. At 515, stay in the 10, sir. Stay strong. At 515,000, it is back against you here. Yeah, we can't go back because I'll take 520 from you. Absolutely, that's a good bid. At 520, I'd get in trouble. At $520,000 with you at the back. Is it 530? Good bid. Puts 10 on. Doubles me up at 530. Sticking in the 5, sir. 540 joins in the party at 540. That's the way to do it. 550. New face in the race over this at this side at 550,000. 3 in at this stage. Can't pick who's going to win. First chance at 550. Is that the power? 53. Bidding on top of yourself then at 53. At 553. Clearly an astute bidder at 550.
555 down here, Mark.
Oh, where was it down here, sir? 555. Puts up the 90s rally team at 555. First chance at 555. And can I say, I don't know, 558. With a smile. First at 555. Twice.
We're selling, Mark.
We're on the market. Very good. That might make you change your mind, but at 555, I sell to this good gentleman.
556.
556, absolutely. At 556, the CRC bid.
557, Mark.
557, thank you. I'm a little hard of hearing at my age. At $557,000. Once the money.
560.
560 puts 3 on. That's a good bid. Do you match that, sir? Or perhaps over the far side, but at 560 I have. Put 3 on. 561, nicely done. A good one nonetheless. Your turn. Don't say no to me, sir. I can't sell you the home if you say no. At $561,000. Once, and I'm selling.
560.
Good choice. There we go. Got there in the end at 563. You're back in the lead. Get your nose back in front. That's where you've got to be. Remember, you've got to finish last to finish first in the auctions. A little ironic, I know. At $563,000 the bid. I'm selling. June and Graham's beautiful home here at $563,000 to the good gentleman who's seated. He's in pole position. First chance. I'm selling, sir. Welcome you back in. No more open homes. Get the weekends back. It's not much fun being out there in the marketplace. Do you bid $500? You'd roll the dice for 500, no? Surely? At 563. All out, really appreciate the bidding. Sit tight, sir. At 563, or do we have a late run again for the keys? At 563. Twice, and I'm selling. Third and final at 563. Delighted to announce number 10 Ashwood Street in Parklands at 563,000. It goes, it is sold here. Well done. Well bid, sir. To our underbidders, commiserations, and to our current owners, thank you so much, June and Graham. It's been wonderful to represent you. Take us back to 27 Beachville Road in Redcliffe. We paused a little while ago with the bid at $2,140,000. We have had some discussions with both parties. After those discussions, I've had no change of instructions and no increase in the bid. So accordingly, I will be passing the property in unless I see further bidding north of that level of $2,140,000 here for Beachville Road in Redcliffe. Beautiful home. If you've got any intentions to own it, now's the time to show me by putting that hand in the air. Otherwise, I will pass the property in. First chance. At 2140 twice, quickly. Are we all done? Third and final chance. It looks like so I'm going to open up the property to that conditional market as well, then officially passing the property back into you, Cameron. We'll work with all parties, and I'm sure that we'll see a good result there. Passing in at $2,140,000, certainly still available. Thank you. And I'm going to pass.
To be joining you once again on the rostrum. Thank you, Mark. I move to our final offering of the day. Some 12 auctions called today with some wonderful success for both buyers and, of course, our sellers in the room here today. I do remind you, at the fall of the hammer, you are required to sign the memorandum recording the sale. In other words, the contract, pay a deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price, and complete the GST information in Schedule 1. Cameron Bailey, Brendan Hart, they've been your tour guides throughout the past 3 weeks. They have taken you on this journey of ownership. Are you gentlemen all set to go? You've had a big day in the auction room. Good luck to you, and of course, good luck to our wonderful, wonderful owners. The property, though, the postie knows it, is number 10, Oakford Close, Riccarton in Christchurch City. Now, this is a stratum and freehold. It is Unit 6, deposited plan 79881 on Lot 2, deposited plan 76040. It is contained, it is described in Certificate of Title, Volume 45D, Folio 399, the Canterbury Land Registry. We offer you vacant possession. You're bidding today, GST inclusive, so what you bid is what you pay. Chattels, that hasn't changed from the draft. I'm not going to go through that. Good, concise list. We take that you've read, you've understood clauses 22 through to 24.4. And once again, buyers, you bid, you buy on that basis of having read and understood that. Once again, you're bidding cash and unconditional possession and settlement date. That's one of the same. That's set down for Tuesday, the 15th of June, 2021. Or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. Well, these fine gentlemen, they've taken you down the driveway of due diligence. I'm going to take you back down that driveway for one last time. Number 10. Number 10. Wow, it's a lifestyle choice for my reckoning. It is a fabulous location. Fabulous lifestyle for the inner athlete, and I point to Mark or myself as athletes here in the Gold Rooms. This would be a sensational location with its proximity to the park, its proximity to that lifestyle, its proximity to walks, runs, bikes, whatever you choose to do, even if it's a sly game of golf just on a Saturday or a Sunday morning. The park, well, it offers just a wonderful array of peace, tranquility, and of course, as we've already said, lifestyle. The location, well, it delivers convenience, it delivers quality, and it delivers diversity. No matter where you work or wish to play, you can get there in a very, very easy way. Whether you cut through the park or go around it, whether you use public transport or use your own, this is just set for those convenience of living. Hence the lifestyle. The home, well, it is beautifully presented. You'll know that if you've been through it. It is superb. Love that big high fence around there that protects the view, protects you in your home, that beautiful northwest faced living. It is big, it's expansive, it's open plan, the office nook downstairs. Love the fact that you've got good garaging and off-street parking. That's almost placed for 3 cars. Really hard to find in these inner city locations. They don't get much better than this. Upstairs, totally dedicated to accommodation. 3 beautiful big bedrooms. I love the fact that the master, it is just superb. It's got its ensuite. Superb zoning for schools. Now, whether you're here for yourself or investment or a family member, this is a cracking good opportunity. Buyers, my instructions, open the bidding at $500,000. Is there 20 on the rise? 500 on a vendor bid. 20 to you. Welcome to the bidding, sir, at 520. Hope to see you at the end at 520. Look for 40 on the rise at 520. Is there 20 on and 40 now? Welcome to you. Good to see you here as well. 540. Turn the play at this stage at 540 and 60 do I say. Thank you. 60 and 80 with you, madam. 80 at the back here. It needs to be 600 now at the front. 3 in at the stage. 600. Welcome back. 600 front row, seated and centered. 610. Taking 20s, Courtney. Thank you. 620. Nice to see you here as well. Courtney Perro at 620. 4 in at the stage. 40s bid here. Do we go 60 with you, madam, in the centre? 60 there. 660. There's that famous Dunedin band, Mark.
My favourite.
80 bid with Courtney. Back in the front here, if you like. 700. $700,000. Fairly bid and offered. I look to the centre and to you, Courtney, and to the window at 700. Once at 700,000. Beautiful. 10. Great play for the keys at 710. 20. Got it here. 20. Well, hesitation always costs you more, Courtney. At 720 is the bid. Need to be better than that at 720. With you, seated, centered. Hope to see you at the end at 720 is the bid. Once. 30. Thank you. 40 back at 740. 50 is the retort, but I play no favourites at 740 at the front here. 750, thank you. 60, 760, there you go. Do we go to 70 with you at 760 in the front row? 770, thank you. Do we go to 780? Or is it 800s? 775, okay, taking 5s at 7 and 75 bid here at 775. It's against you now, against your buyer, Cam, in the front row here, next to Jane at 775. First, 80 back. Do we go to 800? No, can't go back. 785, that's okay. I thought that's what you meant. At 785. At 785, I look for 90. Oh, okay. I'm in a good mood. It's our last of the day at 787. It's the Boeing at 7.
We're going to change the instructions. We're selling at 786.
Happy to sell at 787. Thank you for your instructions. We sell here. Keys are yours. 787.
790.
790. Beautiful. It's 790. $790,000. Fairly bid and offered now. I'm going to sell it. First, I take a 1. 1 for a chance. 95 over here. 795. It's 795. I'm 800,000. Beautiful. At 800,000. 800 here, Brendan, and I'm going to sell it at 800 for the want of another bid. Haven't forgotten about you, madam, if you'd like to place another bid, but at 800, I'm at the front row here at 800,000. Jeff, your buyer, in, out, done at 800. Courtney, at 800,000. Brendan, at 800, I'm going to sell it 805. I think you place another bid and you buy it at 805. Well, go to your maximum and be resolute. At 805, the money, once.
807.
807, back with you, Cam, at 807. At $807,000. 807 is the call. Beautiful opportunity. This is lifestyle. 810, he says confidently at 810. Don't let him put you off. You've got to fight for it this time at 810. 810. Beautiful opportunity. 3 bedrooms. The location. It is stunning. At 810.
812.
12. 12's the call at 812. 812,000. Fairly bid and offered. My new best friends in the front row, Brennan, at 812. But I play no favourites. Happy to work with you. First, at 812. Hold tight. 15. 15. Here's the call. 815.
17.
17. Thank you, Cam. Bid with you at 817. Brendan. There in the driveway. You're nowhere near it at 817. I'm going to sell it at 817. You'll need to move your shoes from the front door, but I sit 20 here at 820. It is against you at 820. You've got to fight for good property.
Can we have a moment?
You can have a moment. I'll give you 3 moments, and I'll count them down. At 820.
Can't say no to this lady.
I can't, I'm too scared.
You wouldn't dare.
At 820.
Wouldn't dare.
At 820, I give you a chance. I am going to sell it. At 820.
821.
Thank you. At 821. Down here, Brendan, I hope to see you at the end at 8:20. Oh, that's a stern look. But I play no favour at 8:21, with all respect.
That's a mother.
I know that. My mum looks at me like that as well at 8:21, and she's a beautiful woman. 8:21, 22. 8:22. Go to 5. Go to 25. That would be the call, because I'm going to sell it.
825.
Beautiful. That's the way to do it at 8:25. We're back here at 8:25, Brendan. 8.25 is the bid, and I will sell it. I'll give you 3 opportunities, but you need to move fast. At 8.25 the bid now. Once at 8.25. Twice at 8.25. 6. 8.26, Brendan. 8.26. He's saying one more. That's all he's saying. Could be another one at 8.26. 826,007. Beautiful. 827. It's down here, Brendan, at 827. At 827,000 once. You've got 2 more opportunities. Twice at 827. 8. Go to 30.
30.
Okay. I hear you loud and clear, but don't give away your strategy. Don't give away your strategy, but I applaud the bid at 830. 830. Fairly bid and offered now, Brendan. Be quick, because I'm selling here at 830. Beautiful opportunity at 830. It's a strong look. I'm working as fast, but I've got to do the most for our owners. Once at 830. Twice at 830. Quickly. 832. Are you sure? You've changed your mind before, and I'm happy for you to do it again. At 832. 832. This is for a chance. This is for a like. Are you done? You sure? At 832. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best. Stick with Cameron. He'll find you something fresh. At 832. Hold on. I'm going to sell it once. I'll happily take another bid. Twice at 832. Are you sure? Third final call at 832,000. Delighted to announce that 10 Oakford Close. It goes. It goes. It is gone and sold. Well fought, well bought. Commiserations, folks. Thank you for your bidding. Today's auctions here at the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms. Of course, we wish you a very good afternoon. We thank you for your participation. We have another 12 properties for bidding next Thursday. We hope to see you then. Folks, may the rest of your day be the best of your day.